Obviously, rules of evidence have changed quite a bit since that trial. As a retired judge, were there things that, as you're reading a transcript, you're thinking, "Oh, this would never happen today"? And the reason I ask is because I had done a series earlier this summer on the Lindbergh trial, and was looking at it from the vantage point of how the trial would have been different today under our rules of evidence. That was a different angle I was taking, but I was just curious as I'm sitting here listening to you, discuss getting up 4:30 in the morning to read this long transcript. If there were things that stood out to you as being, oh my gosh, that's so different than how things are now.
Yes, Judge Hutton, who presided over the trial, was clearly a gentleman. He was a hard worker. The trial went on most weeks, 6 days a week. And you could tell on Monday morning that, things, motions, and issues that had to be addressed. You can tell he had worked Sunday to be ready for Monday. So I'm not challenging his, industriousness, but he let things happen that could never happen today. It would have been a basis for a mistrial. One example would be the ability of one of the prosecution witnesses to testify from a stenographic record of a conversation between the witness and Darrow without showing it to the defense.
Yeah.
And Rogers went crazy, trying to get the judge to let him see it, and the judge wouldn't let him. And each time I'm reading the judge saying you can't have it, I'm saying, this is a mistrial, or it's going to get, if he's convicted, it's going to get reversed and remanded. It was really god awful. Mm-hmm. But fortunately, Darrow was acquitted, so it didn't really make much difference. But it really stood out to me. It was extremely frustrating reading it.